we all know that men in this world get labeled alpha or beta. You know, if you talk about an alpha man, he's strong. You know, he controls the room. You know, he's a leader. You know, he's what every man should be in this world. You know, he takes control. You know, it's what every man, you know, I guess inspires to be. But you have, you know, people who call, you know, men who are docile, you know, play a backseat role, you know, don't really want to, you know, be confrontational. They don't want drama. They call these men, men who show their, quote unquote feminine side, I guess. They call these men beta men. They soft. I hear women, I don't want no beta man. I want an alpha man. I don't want no soft nigga. I want a real man. I want an alpha man, with me. On the other side, I hear that, these independent women, strong, independent. If you're strong, independent, you do for yourself. You have the same, qualities as an alpha man, that they call you an alpha woman. My question is, if there's an alpha man and a beta man, is there a such thing as a beta woman?
Nah.
No?
Nah, I don't think so, because I mean, if you going by the definition, what I'm saying, of, I guess what the human standard of the definition of beta is as it pertains to humans, like you said, a beta man is supposed to be docile, non-confrontational, quiet, unassuming, stuff like that. That's what society says that a female should be anyway. So I don't think from a societal standpoint there's a reason to label that beta, because that's what
it's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. That's what society says a woman is supposed to be anyway. So I don't think there's a need to say, oh, that's a beta female. Like, they're just gonna say that's what a woman's supposed to be. Now, whether we agree that that's how it should be, or that's how women should be, or whatever the case is, that's a totally different subject for a totally different day that I would rather discuss with a female present.
Yeah.
Sure.
They version of a beta woman, but I agree with you. What you saying is that's normal. So how can we label them beta?
Yeah.
But someone might think that's.
Let's say, for instance, you have a man. He's the breadwinner. The wife is a stay-at-home housewife, take care of the house. Does wife-like things like take care of the home, take care of the kids, make sure home is correct while the man is out working. Is that a before I say that, most people think that an alpha woman is someone who's independent, career driven, taking charge, because she's, career oriented, don't take no shit, as they say, she's demanding, controlling, not controlling, excuse me. I don't want to say controlling, not controlling.
Yeah.
She, as a man, controls the room. That's what I wanted to say. She, controls the room, same qualities as, alpha man.
Yeah.
Do you consider what I said about, initially, a woman, taking care of the home, taking care of kids, making sure the house is straight, making sure our man is good when he, comes home, shit like that. Is that considered a beta woman, or is that just considered a wife?
I consider it a wife.
I'm just calling it a wife. Yeah,
That's a wife.
but if that was the other way around, if that was a man, they might call that man a beta man. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. A man who stay home and let the wife work, a lot of men might look at him being soft.
Right.
Unfortunately,
No, I get it.
But
I get it.
that don't mean he's soft. He's just, hey man, the wife kept me home, man. She the breadwinner. I'm gonna sit home and wash these clothes and cook this food and.
I get that.
But some people will call him a beta though.
Right. I get it.
But for a woman, that's just a wife. I'm gonna call her
and
beta.
for a woman, I mean, it doesn't mean that there's plenty of women that are housewives that aren't quiet and unassuming, and you know what I'm saying, like they might have a strong personality, or you know what I mean, like that's really what that pertains to, is like your personality more so than anything else, like not how you make a living or whatever. Like it's you have housewives that still, you know what I'm saying, it's like, nah, this is my house, I run this house, you know what I'm saying, like you just bringing the money home, I run this house, like this is my house.
This is true. So you got an alpha at home.
Yeah, so so you can't say that's not a beta personality. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that's not
an alpha wife.
That's not a regressive, right? That's what I'm saying. So that's why like them terms is kind of stupid.
Yeah,
like
rough.
the terms are stupid because
rough.
You can have somebody you can have a woman that's aggressive and that is about I control this shit. I take care of this place.
But what do you call that man though?
You call that man, and that man's the breadwinner. He's doing what he does, and he's allowing the wife to do what she does.
I'm just going by what you just said. No, you bring the money. Go by what
this is
you
my
just
house.
said.
You bringing the money? Yeah, you bringing the money home.
Yeah.
Go by what you just said.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying
you
for the
bringing
house,
the money home.
what would that label be? You trying to say the technical term, but what would that man be though? If the woman's doing all that,
That's why I said the labels are stupid.
I know. So I'm just no. I agree with that. But
a man that goes
but say it though. Just say it.
Nah, they gonna call him. I'm not gonna say he a bitch.
No, not bitch. No, he's the beta man. That's what they label. I'm not saying it's right. I don't
why
agree
would
with
he be
it.
a beta man because he could be aggressive in his spot too though.
No, too aggressive people don't work.
I'm just saying.
Why not?
I'm just saying by what you just said.
You just said why not?
Where?
Too aggressive people
What
don't
you
work.
mean?
Where
does that work?
Where is he? And alpha in any of that? If she's like, you make sure you go out and bring me the money back, and I
didn't say in a way like I'm saying she bossing a nigga around. I'm saying like if a woman is fully embracing the role that she's playing in the situation, and it's like, nah, this is what I do. I'm proud of what I do. You know what I'm saying? You go out, you know what I'm saying, you work.
No,
you the breadwinner.
Yeah, that's different.
I take care of this. This is my domain. That's your domain. You know what I'm saying?
You changed it a little bit.
I didn't change it. That's what I said in the first place.
You changed it.
This is what I do. You go out, you know what I'm saying? You get the money, you bring the money home. That's your thing. I'm taking care of the house. I'm taking care of the kids, whatever the case is. This is my thing.
You just not move the goalposts.
I didn't move the goalposts. That's the same thing I said.
Change it a little bit.
What you mean? That's the same thing I said.
No, it don't sound like you said
No, I said that's the same thing I said, dog. I didn't say nothing different.
You changed it just a little bit.
I didn't say nothing different. I said, yo, this is what I do. This is what you do. And if she's aggressive in her spot saying this is my job, that's your job. What's the difference?
No, it sounds like you said initially.
That's what I said initially. This is my thing. That's your thing. You bring home the money and all that. And I'm saying that's what you do. I take care of the house. That's
that's like a good plan right there. But at first you made it seem like.
But you got women that's proud of that though.
No. That's a regular wife.
That's not being beta though.
That's not being alpha either.
Exactly. That's why I said the labels
just agreeing
are
to roles.
stupid.
That's why it's just agreeing to your role. Everybody should take pride.
That's
into
why I
what you
said.
do.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I agree with you though, 100%.
That don't make no sense to label who because
I agree.
You can still be aggressive with what you do.
Yeah.
And still allow the other person to do what they do. But you can still, you know what I'm saying, you don't got to be docile and whatever you want me to do.
That's what we say, but in the mass world, they do this beta fucking alpha. I don't like it. Me personally, I don't like it.
They can have that shit.
Beta alpha shit is too much.
Let me ask this quick question. Do you think if a woman is, if she's being called an alpha, she's career driven. Can she also be a housewife as well?
She won't be home unless she own her own business, something like that. Like
A woman can have a career and still do
who?
and still perform domestic duties.
No.
No.
A woman
It's gonna
can't
be
have
rough.
a career and still cook.
No,
You gonna be working. How you gonna do all that?
No, I agree. It would be
Somebody
rough.
got to be home.
No, I agree. It'd be rough.
Yeah,
I'm
it'd be
just
rough.
saying. I believe it can be done.
Yeah.
I just don't see it as the majority.
I don't know.
If you follow what I'm saying,
Yeah, no, yeah, of course,
I
yeah.
believe it can be done. You can
Yeah.
have your career and still be a housewife at the same time. I
It's just
just don't
hard.
think it's the masses.
Yeah, it's hard. Two hard working people in one household. That
Again,
shit
this,
is
again,
crazy.
that's just my opinion. I'm just
yeah.
saying.
If you have two hardworking people in the household,
Somebody gonna be just working 40
everything
hours.
has to be shared.
Yeah, somebody working 40 hours.
You got to
like,
figure that out.
Most likely, the man gonna be working 80. Like that shit is hard. That's why a lot of these people that have all this money and they do all this shit, they got nannies and stuff or like a babysitter. You
Yeah,
gotta,
I mean,
you
in
gonna need
today's
help. That
climate,
shit is
we're not
hard.
living in the 50s no more,
That
where
shit's
you know what I'm
hard.
saying one income is going to take care of a whole household. So,
Yeah.
like, you have to have
Still
more than
happening,
one
though.
income. You know what I'm saying? Everybody still has to have a job, have a career, have an income. So, is it going to get tighter? Does it make it more difficult for
it's hard.
people to hash out their roles or whatever else they're going to do? Yeah, it makes it more difficult. But
Mm-hmm.
if you can make it work, you can make it work.
Yeah, no,
But, like-
that's right. No, that's right. Nah, he's just saying that she could be like a stay home mom and still be an alpha, like still try to have her own career. Now that's what I was talking about. But if we just talking about regular life,
Not stay at home. She's
focused on her
she's
career.
in the corporate world. You know,
Oh,
she's out there.
gonna need a nanny or
But
something.
At the same time, can she come home and still be an housewife?
she could try, but it might be rough because you're gonna be out majority.
I mean,
of the day.
it's gonna be it's
gonna be
definitely
out.
gonna be a give and take.
Yeah, you're
you know
gonna be
what I'm
out for a
saying?
long time.
Because I mean,
Might working 12-hour days, 10-hour days when you're in that corporate life. That shit ain't no 8-hour job. You're gonna be out there. So might be flying and shit like that. You never know. So that shit rough. It's just every situation is just a little different. Different. For example, here you go. I got my coworker. He took on, him and his wife was working. His wife made more money than him. She worked in New York. She made all this bread, right? Once he had a kid, and the second kid came, he told her to stay home. She stopped her career, started taking care of the kids. He took on 3 jobs. Why did he have to do that though? She was making more money than him.
because he wanted to feel like I'm taking care of this shit.
Yeah, he wanted somebody had to be home. He didn't want nobody else taking care of his kids. Both of them couldn't be working and then still take care of home. That's why shit is hard.
Yeah,
when you
but
got
that's-
two,
I mean, that's a-
because she worked in New York, and he said she was gone 12 hours a day.
But that's a toss up though, because if that's what you want to do, now you got to work 3 jobs.
No, I'm just saying, if she said I'm keeping my career, I ain't stopping, and he keep working, who watching those kids? That's why I'm trying to say, like, can you still be Mr. Corporate and then me still work? Somebody gonna have to sit home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody sitting home.
It's a give and take.
Yeah,
but
somebody
I'm
sitting
saying
home.
if you wanted your wife to quit her job and
Yeah.
sit home and take care of the kids and shit, then
Yeah.
now that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, so-
but now in turn, now you working 3 jobs, you ain't got time to be home at all either.
Somebody gotta be home. So
Like so, it's a
So
it's a
that's-
catch-22 because now I'm saying like, okay, say if you the type of father that's an involved father like that, and I'm saying that's taken away from time you spending with your children, raising your children, because you got to work 3 damn jobs. So I mean,
somebody gotta make the money.
it's I mean, listen, it's a case by case basis. If you
Yeah.
find a way to make some shit work,
Yeah, make
then
the money.
make it work. You know what I mean?
That's
But
rough. That's why.
I feel like he put more of a burden on himself.
Yeah.
Well, no, he wanted his kids not to be raised by some stranger. She working 12 hours, he working 10 to 12 hours. So who's watching the kids? Because she worked in New York.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it's one of those she drive 8 hours. No, you know how it is getting on trains and all that. So she had to sacrifice her career. Now she got a little part-time job because her kids they grown, and she want to just go out and make a little bit of money. But yeah, she had to sacrifice her career. Now some women ain't gonna do that, but then you have to hire nannies or you gonna have to get help, some family members,
Yeah,
something.
I
Because that
mean-
shit is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to. I'm saying
Yeah,
some
it's gonna
people
be
don't want to
crazy.
do that, but like if it if that worked for him, that worked
Yeah,
for him. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? God bless.
You know what I mean? He got 3 jobs. And he stay on. Well, he's a good father because he.
Now, you
takes-
guys-
he
you guys
take them on
tell-
trips and all kind of crazy shit. He do a lot with them.
You guys tell me, do women in that type of life do they have kids late or even kids at all?
I think women who are like college educated and like get into careers and stuff like that,
They might happen a little later.
they do on the majority scale they do tend to have their children later.
Yeah, later.
They tend to have children later because
Got no choice.
you putting your you ain't got time to
Got
be
time.
you ain't got time to have no damn kids. Like you know what I'm saying, you in college, you working, you trying to get to a place, you trying to get a master's or whatever the case is, or you know what I mean, whatever field you trying to build a career in. Like nah, you don't got time for that. So yeah, they do tend to have their children later.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.